Well, hello there, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet video. Oh, I totally forgot to delete my files. Oop, I should probably delete those. Or I'm not going to be able to record. Anyways, yes, well, hello there, welcome back to another video, Pokemon Scarlet, the Indigo Disk. Last time I got trolled by Drayton. I was going to start his challenge and battle him as Elite Four. However, he gave us a challenge in which we had to use Pokemon only from the terrarium that are caught by us. And because of that, I had to make a team, and that's what I kind of did last episode. But also, I prepared, and then I figured it all out for this episode. So, we have a team, like I said, and we're going to be trying to do Drayton's challenge. Again, I mentioned that I was going to go with the Ninetales. I was going to go with the Metagross. I was going to go with the Empoleon. I did play around with the idea of the Flygon, in which, yes, I am using a Flygon. And then also Cleavor. This is actually literally my first time using a, basically seeing a Cleavor in game. I didn't even, I mean, I knew this was a Pokemon from the Hisuian region, but I didn't know where it came from. I didn't know if it was a legendary or normal Pokemon, but it seems like this Pokemon is actually an evolution of Scyther. I completely did not know that. I think it's an evolution of either Scizor or Scyther, but I'm pretty sure it's probably the evolution of Scyther. I'm not exactly sure how you get one of these guys. And then I'm using a Comfey because fairy Pokemon. So indeed, I built this team, and it's yeah, Drayton kind of pissed me off telling me that I needed to make a new team. And so yeah, he's like, oh, you need to make a new team because it wouldn't be fair to use all the Pokemon you had before to like dunk on me. Like Drayton said that, right? So what did I do? All good, man. I just made a better team. Yeah, it's they're pretty high level, like mid 80s, which is higher level than my my normal team. My shiny, my shiny Paradox Pokemon are all around like less than 80. I guess Roaring Moon is above 80. And then you know, my normal Pokemon are again about the same range as that as well. So I trained these Pokemon a lot stronger because Drayton pissed me off, and so I trained them a lot stronger. You know, just normal. I was supposed to, for the Metagross and the Empoleon, I was actually not supposed to EV train them full in speed, but I accidentally did. I was supposed to do half in speed, half in HP. Unlucky, really. But yes, we have the Metagross, full HP, full speed. Probably should have Earthquake. Actually, probably will teach Metagross Earthquake after this. The Ninetales is also just a support build. We got Snowscape, we got Aurora Veil, we got Protect, we got Blizzard. Super good here. Empoleon, basically just my attacker. Nothing's too special. Flygon, again, just an attacker. We have Earthquake here, so it's good in double battle. All these Pokemon is double battle of mine. Metagross is going to have Earthquake, double battle of mine. Blizzard for the Ninetales, double battle of mine. Surf for the Empoleon, double battle of mine. Flygon has Earthquake, again, double battle of mine. Comfey also has Dazzling Gleam and Protect, as well as Pollen Puff. Pollen Puff actually heals your own target, your own allies. So that's super useful in double battles. And of course, the Cleaver has Rock Slide. Indeed. Also named them Metagross Dekachon, Ninetales Atondel, the Empoleon is Divity, Flygon's Anunku. I'm not gonna remember these names, by the way. The Comfey is Tierra, and the Cleaver is Harmodic. If you know a little bit of like Swedish or Turkish or Hungarian, you might recognize one of these words. But yeah, it's a quick Google search, and then you can find a reference. It's not that bad. And then two more things I need to do before I dunk on Drayton's challenge. I think I need to teach my Metagross Earthquake because I don't think Metagross learns Earthquake by itself. Do I even have an Earthquake TM? That would be really awkward if I don't. I don't need to have Earthquake, but it's kind of Metagross' signature move, in my opinion. People would assume it's Meteor Mash, but honestly, I think Earthquake is Metagross' signature move. We're going to play Zen Headbutt, because Psychic isn't really that good, quite frankly. And then, also, one last thing. My Ninetales doesn't have the hidden ability that summons Sandstorm. And so, I want to change. I'm actually going to use an ability patch, which is super rare, to get Snow Warning on a Ninetale. So when I summon Ninetale, it's going to summon Snow right off the bat. That's going to be super helpful. I don't know if it works with my little Ice Stone, or like, you know, the Hail Rock or whatever it is called. Oh, items by weakness policy, the Hail Rock, the Mystic Water, Soft Sand, Shell Bell, and then Scope Lens. It's just hell dinos, you know, whatever. But yeah, I trained a whole new team for this video, and so yeah, kind of pissed me off, but let's do this. Let's do this. I love Pokemon with some brittle gray tones, ready to battle me. I guess for the first battle, I will talk about kind of how I'm going to set up the team. And then after that, I'm going to talk about the topic that I should have talked about last time, which was the whole, like, my opinions on, like, the Carmine Kyren thing. But we'll show a little bit of the strategy of what I have in plan for this team. Rampardos and Bastiodon. Okay, Earthquake is going to absolutely... Oh, snow warning doesn't work. Because it's already snowing. Well, that is very awkward. Anyways, we are going to Agility with my Metagross. Maybe I should Magnet Rise, because there's a good chance that they can't use Earthquake. Well, I mean, they could protect an Earthquake. I'm just going to Agility with my Metagross, and then I'm going to use Aurora Veil, which is going to basically send up a Reflect for us. Because, yeah, Reflect is going to be super useful against these two physical attackers, right? That's kind of my plan. I'm going to set up with the Metagross, either Agility or Magnet Rise. Maybe I should use Magnet Rise, but... Okay, well, Scary Face cancels out my... Okay, interesting. Heavy Slam. That is... I am 4 times weak to a Heavy Slam. However, I did not die because my... Ninetales, I guess it just has really high HP or something. But here I'm gonna Earthquake and Protect. See, this is the strategy. I'm gonna Protect. Oh, also, Heavy Slam didn't do that much damage because of the Aurora Veil, right? It has an effect that lowers physical moves. I'm gonna use Earthquake here. Ninetales is gonna be protected, and hopefully I do big damage on both Bastiodon and Rampardos. Bastiodon doesn't die, but Rampardos does. Oh, well, Bastiodon would have got knocked out if it didn't have Sturdy right there. But that's basically my strategy, you know. I also have Flygon that can use Earthquake, and Ninetales can protect again, right? And I have Blizzard on Ninetales too. Maybe we can use Blizzard. Maybe I'm gonna show the Blizzard, because the Blizzard should have 100% accuracy because it is snowing. Wait, it's no longer snowing. I just got grief. Well, anyways, it wasn't very effective anyways. But that's my strategy. So I'm just gonna clear the other 2 students, and then we'll go from there. I'm not really gonna read everything they have to say, but yeah, okay. If Drayton, maybe Drayton says something afterwards. No, he doesn't. Okay, on to the next person. But anyways, yeah, I was, like I said, not a big fan of how Kyren is treating Carmine. And so that's why, like I said, I have a fire lit underneath me that I'm gonna beat the piss out of Kyren just because of, you know, him being rude to his sister. But then, you know, that's kind of hypocritical, because when Carmine was rude to Kyren in the 2 masks, right, I didn't have quite the same reaction. I didn't have quite the same reaction. And so the reason why it's a bit, my Atondel isn't healed. Okay, I probably should have thought about healing. But yeah, anyways, in the 2 masks, the whole reason why I didn't really defend Kyren as much as I am doing with Carmine now is because, well, one thing, I did defend Kyren. You know, I didn't want Carmine to be so rude to him. But honestly, I kind of acknowledge that that's kind of like a sibling, you know, it's kind of a sibling, like brother, and then the brother was, or Kyren was the younger brother and Carmine was the older sister, at least in height. That's what I'm thinking it as. And so I kind of thought that was a little bit of like family drama. It is in like sibling drama, you know, one older and one younger. And I didn't really take much into account because that's kind of normal. You know, I feel like shouldn't be normal, but for me, I kind of see that as, you know, a normal relationship. And even though Kyren was, you know, not doing so well under Carmine being rough, I think in the end, you know, there was that character growth that... Ooh, I don't know what I want to do here. I think I have to switch out to Flygon so that I can tank the Earthquake. But yeah, as I was saying is that, you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean? Like, Carmine grew at the end of that, and, you know, even though we lied, because, you know, we did do a pretty bad thing to Kyren there. We lied to him about the whole Ogerpon thing. Even though all that happened, you know, it's just the growing pains of like growing up together with a sibling. That's what I was kind of looking at as. And you know, even though Carmine was being rude to, or not being the best sister to Kyron, I didn't really see it as, you know, super bad, just because it wasn't like she wasn't doing anything that like seemed to like really harm Kyron. I think something mentioned about a slap, like a slap was mentioned, and that might be a problem if there is like some actual physical abuse between the sister to the younger brother, right? But I guess I just didn't really look at it as you know, as a big deal as maybe I should have, right? But then in the end, like I said, Carmine did kind of go through the whole character arc of growing as a person, and at the end, like her final speech that we saw before the end of the two masks, she was saying like, thank you to all the people who came here, and then blah 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 blah, right? And so I thought that that was like, okay, Carmine is like, I think she has learned a lot, and I think she's a lot, you know, Iono, the streamer, he's the same type of her. It's really a shock. Okay. But then when it came to Kyron changing as a person, and then like him being rude to Carmine, at this situation it's kind of flipped, right? I see it as more of a big deal because one, Carmine seems to be a lot better of a person now, you know. So she seems like a lot better of a person. Okay, now snort warning worked because it wasn't hailing for some reason. And also I see Carmine as kind of a Kyron, somewhat of like, okay, I can't focus. I'm gonna remove my earphones. I can't focus. But I see Carmine as a little bit more of, I don't know, the dude, like, that's the thing, he kind of changed a lot, and not in a good way. Again, that could be our fault. I mean, it kind of is our fault, I suppose. But yes, Carmine or Kyron is, yeah, I just see it as a bit different. Is because like Kyron currently being rude, I feel like that isn't as a result of his sister being rude to her before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's him being rude for like being rude to his sister for like another reason. Maybe because she isn't powerful. Like he has like this whole new outlook on you need to be powerful and all that, right? So because of that, I kind of think that, I don't know if this is making sense. Like, I don't know if this is making sense. But yeah, he wins a few battles, right? Like, he wins a few battles, and all of a sudden he thinks he's all that. He thinks he's like, you know, he's the champion, and all of a sudden he thinks he can treat his sister poorly like that, which I'm not a big fan of. And again, it's not like the old Carmine. It's like the new Carmine, who is a lot, seems to be like a lot better of a person, right? And so, yeah, I thought about how I would say this in my mind a few times, and honestly how I said it probably wasn't good, but oh well. But that's kind of why, like, I'm kind of siding with Carmine, is because, yeah, final thoughts, I want to side with Carmine because she seems to be growing a lot as a character, and she seems to genuinely be worried about her brother, and honestly she seemed to be worried about her brother the entire time, you know, sending her brother off to us to hang out for the two masks, you know what I'm saying? And then Kyron, all of a sudden seems to be changed as a person, seems to be rude to her sister. But again, it's not because, if he was rude to his sister because his sister was rude to him, you know, I get it. But now it kind of seems to be past that point, as well as he seems to be rude for like another reason, and he's rude to other students as well. It's not just Carmine, right? And so we kind of need to humble Kyron, put him in his place by beating the crap out of him. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. That's why I'm kind of siding with Carmine this whole time. I'm not a Carmine simp, I swear. Alright, I'm a parent simp, alright, get it right. But that's how I see it, as a difference, right? Carmine before, not saying she was right, but I feel like it's way more wrong what Kyron's doing now with Carmine, or the relationship. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll terribly explain. Oh, that makes sense. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Nice. You went and beat all 3 of them. I mean, I think Earthquake just demolished all of them, right? I didn't really mention it, but like Earthquake was just demolished all of them. Which means this elite trial is elite complete. Alright, can I just bow you and get this over with? I honestly just want to get this over with, okay? Alright, my League Club assistants retreat on the double. Goodbye, see ya. Aren't they great? No grumbling or nothing. Bunch of sweethearts. Am I healed before this? Looks like it's finally time for you and me to battle. Yes, you're still using the party you put together for my challenge though, huh? Go ahead and take a sec to change it up, unless you want to drive right into battle. Let's go for it, bro. I made this team. Apparently he's letting me change my team, but honestly, I made this team specifically to dunk on him. Hopefully I'm healed, because I'm not exactly sure if I'm healed. But as long as I'm healed, I should be fine. Here should be good. You know, I was thinking about the look you get when you're in battle, and I realized I've only ever seen you like that from the sidelines. Guess now I know what it's like to face you from across the court. Let me be real, I'm counting on you to conquer the whole BBL, bud. I mean it. I need you to pull this off. You gotta come through for me. That said, I'm not just gonna roll over and miss out on the fun, so watch out. But no need for us to get all fish or anything. Just battle me normally like you would anybody else. That's the 100% Drayster truth. I'm so psyched, I'm practically tingling. So why don't we get this rolling? Nice and easy. Let's go, bud. Show me a good time. Alright, I'm gonna turn up the music because I definitely want to listen to this theme a little bit. The Elite Four theme of the Indigo Disk. BBL Elite Four, let's go. Flygon and Dragonite. Alright, so my Earthquake strategy is already in the bin. Don't let me down, bud. No one wants to see me ugly cry. Snow Warning is going to be great here. I am going to use Agility with my Metagross, and I'm going to use Aurora Veil because Aurora Veil seems to be super strong. Yeah, but it seems like he said that he wants to, what's his name? Drayton wants me to beat the whole BBL thing, and I think he wants to do it so that, again, I think it's the whole thing about wanting, I think he is in on it as well. Not in on it as well, but he, what am I trying to say? He wants Kyren to also be put in this place. That's what I'm getting out of this. Hopefully my Dragonite, hopefully the Dragonite doesn't kill my Metagross, because that Trigon did a lot of damage to my Metagross. And Thunder Punch doesn't clear, that's good. That being said though, I am kind of screwed, because I guess I have to hope that I hit this Meteor Mash on the Flygon, and I have Blizzard here. He's actually gonna knock out my Metagross, huh? Uh-oh, that's not good. Extreme Speed? Oh, I just got wrecked. That's a bit unfortunate right there. My Metagross didn't really get to do much, huh? Flygon Earthquake is not going to do too much damage on my Ninetales because of the Aurora Veil. Unfortunately, yeah, not good. I have Blizzard here, which is going to do good damage, but I'm not sure if it clears. Okay, it doesn't clear the Dragonite, but it does clear the Flygon, which is nice. Well, not a lot of types can make me eat a super effective hit or something. I'm not sure. But we went ahead and Blizzard. Honestly, yeah, seeing the state of the battle, I mean, he does have Thunder Punch, which is a bit rough. And I'm surprised that that Dragonite, well, that Dragonite does that Dragonite outspeed my Ninetales? I don't think it does. Because that Dragonite has Thunder Punch, Thunder Punch does, Thunder Punch is super effective on my Empoleon here. So maybe we should hard target the Dragonite. I'm gonna hard target the Dragonite here. I'm gonna Blizzard again. I only have 5 of these. Iron Head, that wrecks my Ninetales. My Ninetales is fully EV chained in speed, and I still get outsped by a Haxorus. That's a bit rough. That's a bit rough. Granted, I mean, we knew he would have iron moves because he would have to have fairy killers. Our Pokemon are dying, which means they don't get XP. Kind of annoying. I didn't mention it, but Cleaver and Comfy, I don't really want to use them. They're kind of in the back, you know, just because I don't exactly want to use them. But I might need to pop them out if the time calls for it. This Haxorus has Iron Head. It might have dragon moves. I am going to target the Haxorus maybe. Actually, Flygon can target the Haxorus. Oh, I should. Oh, I totally forgot. For some reason, I thought the Haxorus had a Choice Scarf, but I suppose not. I should be Terastalizing, right? Because Carmine said that the students in the Blueberry Academy just unlocked Terastalization. And so we should be trying to showcase that. Leaf Storm! Wait, Leaf Storm on Flygon. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting the Leaf Storm on Empoleon. Okay, that's a bit strange, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. My Flygon isn't dead yet, which is good. Also, this hail or this snow might end soon. So I definitely need to take advantage of this before it ends. Ice Beam is going to be super effective on the Sceptile here. And then Dragon Claw should be super effective on a Kingdra. Don't know if I'll be able to clear both, but we can try, of course. No, Dragon Claw does not clear Kingdra. Leaf Storm probably going to defeat my Flygon, which is fine because, again, my Empoleon still hasn't attacked yet. And because of that, yeah, we're going to have to bust out our... maybe our Confi. Probably our Confi here. And then maybe I'll even Terastalize with Confi. I don't think that would be that bad of a strategy. Weakness Policy boosts Sceptile's attack, which is interesting. And special attack, of course. Oh, does a Weakness Policy get used up? I bought a Weakness Policy from my Metagross, which did trigger when the Flygon Earthquake. Oh, I don't have it. I didn't know Weakness Policy was a one-time item. Uh-oh. That's a bit grief. I thought it was a infinite use item. Like a Choice Scarf. Okay, well, we are going to use Ice Beam on Sceptile. And then with Confi, we're going to Terastalize Dazzling Gleam. I probably should have Terastalized my Metagross. But... or I was planning on Terastalizing with my Metagross, which I'm not sure if Metagross is Psychic or Steel. Honestly, it may have made a difference if my Metagross was Steel. Or, I'm sorry, Psychic. Because then I wouldn't be super effective to an Earthquake. Or maybe I should have Dragon Shield. What does that do? Does it make Kingdra go next? Getting pumped, okay. Okay, it doesn't raise the speed of Kingdra, so it wasn't really useful. Okay, anyways. Yeah, my Confi also has Fairy Terastalization because, well, I guess it's only Fairy. Well, that was beautiful. It seems like luck itself has a soft spot for you. Again, unfortunate that 30 of my Pokemon are knocked out, which means they don't get the sweet, sweet XP. Look at all this XP I'm missing out on so much XP, guys. Oh, the pain. Archulodon. Yeah, so this is the Duraludon evolution. It's Steel type, which is not good. Because my Comfy is going to get wrecked. Maybe I should Protect. Honestly, probably should Protect. Because that would buy Empoleon some time. Now watch this Dragon's Blood Boil take control Archulodon. Yeah, the thing about this Pokemon is probably hard targeting my Comfy. So if I use Protect here, my Empoleon can get some cheap damage in. Also, does Surf hit my Comfy as well? I remember using Surf, but I don't remember if Surf hits everybody. Because if it hits everybody, then yeah, this Protect actually has double purpose. So we're gonna use Protect here. See what Archulodon. No, I use Ice Beam. Yeah, because Ice Beam would be super effective. Duh. Stamina, raise defense. Flash Cannon does nothing. Get wrecked by the Protect, bro. We beat him. Half my team got knocked out, which honestly is... I'm not a big fan. Oh, it's yeah, I'm like, why is Ice Beam super effective? Because isn't it weak against Steel? Duraludon's Dragon. So here we go. We just knocked with the Dazzling Gleam. I probably should have used Dazzling Gleam last turn, but hey, you know, who knows? Who knows that this Pokemon has like an absurd amount of speed for some reason, even though it's a Steel Dragon Duraludon evolution. Well, we did it. Missed out on all the XP. Uh-oh, unlucky really. But his Pokemon were strong. Level 78, like, that's no joke. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, not the easiest, but I also... Could I have played that better? Maybe. Yeah, the extreme speed from the Dragon really threw me for a loop right there, because I think my Metagross had like the agility up, and so if it were to get attacks in, it would have been really good. Man, that was ridiculous. So much fun. I knew inviting you to join the League Club was the right move. Or I should have Magnet-Rise with Metagross. Maybe Magnet-Rising with Metagross would have been the play there. I was thinking about it, but yeah. I probably still would have gone outsped by a Flygon anyways, you know. And I guess if you can't beat me, we better make you a full member. Finally. What'd you say? Ready? To be the real deal? No. You pissed me off by making me build an entire new team, so honestly, I just don't like you anymore. No need to play hard to get. I know I saw the spark of enthusiasm in your eye. Yeah, the spark of enthusiasm came from all the XP I would be get from this battle. Come on, let's get a photo of you for the club roster. Okay, seems like my character's into it, but I'm not. So anyways, Drayton defeated. Lacey probably would have wanted a more serious photo. Or probably would have wanted a... I haven't taken a photo with her yet. She might not be third, but oh well. I feel like there was one more thing I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, I gotta give you TMs. We gotta give TMs to whoever can beat us Elite Four members. I gotta go grab that. Wait here a second. Yes, the thing about the TMs, I actually knew about this because I was looking for TMs to teach my Pokemon, and apparently Lacey has like a really good fairy TM that my Pokemon can use. But I'll speak more on that later. Sorry for also, I'm back. That's one Elite Four member you beat. Things are looking good for you. Here's your reward, like I said. We get Dragon Cheer. The user raises its allies' morale with a draconic cry so that their feature attacks have high chance of landing critical hits. This rouses dragon type moves. Guess I should have cleaned it, but it's a little dust between friends. You just might be the one we need to shake things up in the League Club. That's it for me. Good luck with the remaining Elite 3. The remaining Elite 3. So what, he's no longer Elite 4? Like, I don't understand. But he does say the remaining Elite 3. And so, yes, he does have a different text if you fight him first, right? But indeed, we know that the order of things was you're supposed to... Or in terms of order of strength, if we check here... Where does it show? Yeah, so he's a BBL rank 5. And Amaris is BBL rank 4. And then Lacey was 3. And... What's it? Drayton was 1, right? Or 2, I'm sorry, because Kyron's 1. So if you defeat them and you get a TM, if you defeat Crispin and get his TM, it's Fire TM, which is super effective against Steel, against Amaris. And then if you beat Amaris, she gives you a Steel TM, which is good against Lacey, who is Fairy. And if you beat Lacey, you get a Fairy TM, which would be good against Drayton. And so if you do them in order, you actually get a little bit... You get rewarded by doing it in order because you get a TM. Right, so that's pretty interesting, right? My Pokemon... Wait, no, my weakness policy is still there. Okay, so weakness policy is an infinite use item, but it just can't trigger more than once in battle. I get it now, I get it. Okay, I was just like, wait, I thought weakness policy was infinite. Because I actually recalled using weakness policy before. But anyways, this team is gonna get retired. Actually not retired, because now that I have a whole nother team, I might actually like mess with what Pokemon I want to use. Like I really do like using Metagross, so I'll probably continue using, well, maybe not next time because fire type against Soma from Food Wars. So I might use like Empoleon and Flygon for the next battle, or maybe even another Pokemon that I have. Actually, I haven't used Harmodic, so I might use the Cleaver next time, right? We can change it up a little bit. I'm probably going to use 2 Pokemon from my current team, 2 Paradox Shiny Pokemon, as well as 2 Pokemon from my main playthrough. That might be fun. But anyways, let's go ahead and, because we still have little tiny bit of time left in this video, like barely any time left, so let's at least start and see what Crispin Soma from Food Wars wants us to do, because if it's something that I need to prepare off camera, I need to get in here right now. I also do have the BP, so let's go ahead and just start it, guys. Let's see what's up. Going to pay? Yes, I'll pay. Paid the PB. Yeah, very much. Duly received and noted. Hey Crispin, an order just come in for you. Coming right up. Oh hey, I saw you at the cafeteria. You're Clizzard, right? Just the person to get my energy pumping. I feel like I'm cooking at a nice simmer over here, but I gotta move somewhere else for this next part. Follow me. Alright, I will follow. Real quickly though. Ooh, he has a Magmortar. That's a cool Pokemon to have. I've been waiting for a fiery challenger like you. Staying on the Elite Four pretty much right after coming to our school. Now that's lit. No wonder Kyron and Drayton liked you. And if I'm being honest, you've kindled my curiosity too. Wait, Kyron likes me? Again, that's good because I don't know how to read Kyron after what happened with Ogerpon, right? Does he like me? Does he not like me? It seems that he likes me, but maybe he's still a bit shy, right? Maybe he knows deep down that I can beat the crap out of him, and so, you know, he's afraid. That's what's going on. I should warn you though, my trial is no cakewalk. My Elite Four is putting together a super spicy sandwich. And I mean super spicy. I want something so hot it'll leave me breathing flames. Dude, I got you. I got you, bro. I know what you're thinking. That sounds easy, right? But you can't use your own ingredients. Oh, fart me, bro. You have to negotiate with the League Club members around here and get what you need. Once you think you have all the right ingredients, come back and talk to me. Then I'll judge your sandwich making skills with my own 2 eyes. The key to cooking any dish is picking the right ingredients. The rest is easy as pie. That's a lie. Both the ingredient picking process as well as the food preparation and food making and plating, dude, that all matters, bro. Not just ingredients. I already take on my elite trial. Maybe later. So we know what we need to do. It's not something that I need to prepare off camera, which is nice. And so I think we'll do that next time. I know at the beginning of the video I talked about the whole Carmine and Kyron and Carmine thing. Hopefully that made a little bit of sense. Again, bottom line is, before when Carmine was being mean to Kyron, it was kind of just me seeing it as, you know, a little sibling feud. The older sibling being mean to the younger sibling. It happens, you know. It's not the most glamorous thing, but it happens. But because of the character development that has happened, now Kyron being mean to Carmine, I see that as more than just sibling dilemma. It's more of actual, like, okay, this kid has a problem, and you know it's Carmine we're talking about here. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. That Modest Mint was actually fire right there. So hopefully that makes sense, and I'm gonna beat the piss out of Kyron for Carmine and for Drayton, because apparently he wants to spice up the joint. Yep, and then we beat Drayton. Wasn't the most glamorous battles, but I didn't get knocked out, so you know we'll take it. So thank you for watching. You're beautiful the way you are, and I'll catch you in another Pokemon Scarlet. The end of this video where we'll continue beating the Elite Four members. See you guys then.